breaking the habit of being yourself. What does that actually mean, and why is it even relevant? Well, not so long ago, I was really super stuck in my life, really super frustrated in my job. My life was really starting to get the better of me. I was unfulfilled, I was unhappy in many ways. And it was starting to really wreck my happy family life as well. And I knew that enough was enough, and I had to turn that around. And I come to realise over the past year of being on this journey of breaking the habit of being myself, that the problem was me. The problem was that I was constantly stuck in a rut because I was always doing the same things every day. I was thinking in the same way. I was living the same habits. Therefore, I was getting the same results. And, you know, those results were results that I didn't want anymore. I wanted different results, and I was frustrated that I couldn't get them. And the reason I was frustrated I couldn't get them is because, like I say, by doing the same actions and thinking in the same way, I was constantly manifesting the same things in my life, the same results. And over the past year, I've learned how to become much more of the person I want to be by literally breaking the habit of being myself. And that's involved me thinking differently about absolutely everything that I do. So, you know, I'm not alone here. We've got Mel here and Amanda, who are also on this journey of changing their life, right?
Yeah, and we're actually here for a weekend in the same house in Falkirk, Scotland. And basically, the way that came about, which I'll just give you a little bit of the backstory. So it was Andy actually that told me about this seminar. We're going to a seminar called
Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself.
Is it actually called that?
No, but it might
that's
as well be.
Workshop.
That's the workshop. Anyway, Progressive Workshop, and it's by Dr Joe Dispenza, if anybody knows him, and he's written a book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, which is an absolutely amazing book. And it was actually Amanda that recommended it to us initially. And it is, like Andy said, it's all about changing the way, changing the repeat habits, changing the fact that we always live in the past. Our brain is continually living in the past, to give ourselves a goddamn chance of change in the future. Yeah. But the way that this came about, so Andy told me about the seminar, and I was like, yeah, definitely, would love to see him. Amanda, you'd already said that you were coming with another guy, another friend of ours, Gareth, and then there was also Dan and a girl called Sabrina, so there were 6 of us. And what's happened in the last couple of weeks is that Gareth couldn't come, Sabrina couldn't come, and we were struggling to get accommodation. And I was chatting to, because I do affiliate marketing, and I was chatting to one of the guys that has come into my business, and this is where he lives, this is his house. And I'd never met him before. His name's Bruce, he's a legend. And we were just chatting one day, and then we suddenly realised we were both attending the same event. We were struggling to get accommodation, and he said, well, Mel, I run my house as an Airbnb, and I've got 6 spaces for people if they want to sleep. And I was like, what?
Here we are.
And here we are. But then there was another little point to the story. There's another lady here who shouldn't have been here, but she's here because Sabrina couldn't make it, and Michele lives out in rural France. Here she is.
There she is.
And so literally 4 days ago you weren't coming.
Last week I was cracking the top of my boiled egg and thinking I'm not going to go anywhere because Andy told me about this weekend, and I thought, well, how am I going to do it? Can't do it, don't think about it, blah 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 blah.
And the event was sold out as well, right?
And it was sold out, and there was 6 people in this house, and then here I am. Now I can actually eat my hard-boiled egg while I'm in Edinburgh, and I don't have to think about it because I'm here, so breaking the habit. And I said goodbye to my old self last week, a couple of days ago actually, and I said goodbye to the fear, and so now I'm actually talking of a new me.
What is the new me? How does the new me different from the old you then?
Because the old me is the fear me, and the new me is the abundant me.
And what kind of fear did the old you have?
Not good enough.
Not good enough for?
Not good enough for anybody. Not good enough for myself. Not good enough for life. Not good enough for anybody.
Right.
Not being able to project myself into anything or any kind of position or role because I didn't think I had anything to offer or anything to give. And here I am with these lovely people.
You've made the leap.
And the thing is, we've only met once before, and we've only met a few times before, but being with like-minded people, magic happens.
Yeah, definitely. And there's something massive to, some huge amount of value around changing your environment as well. I think this is why we like to, this is why having a holiday works. Not that we're on holiday, but
to
by
get away,
changing your environment, it's like almost has the same effect of, puts you into because your environment affects how you are, how you feel, and how you feel affects what you do, and what you do affects your results.
Absolutely.
So if you can change your environment, it completely puts you into a good space for learning, and then coming away on events together. I really feel a lot of the reason for that is not only the personal connection of actually meeting up in person, but changing your environment as well, because
high vibe of being around so many people at an actual event. You need to be in that high vibe to feel empowered to keep it up, right? Because when you go away, you're going to crash down off that, but you get that extra catalyst to light the fire and go, I really want this.
I can do it, and you can do it. So if there's anything out there that you think that you can't do, leave it behind you because you can.
Come and get involved because being part of this community, right? The community that we're all part of that has brought us all together.
That's right. Yeah. We never knew each other before. And look at it now.
It's huge, and this event that we're going to this weekend has not really got any link to do with the reason why we came together. No. But we've all found a very common interest and found ourselves here. Yeah. We found ourselves in the same house.
Yeah. Doing the same things. Break the limitations. Break. Excuse me, I got some breadcrumbs stuck.
Don't have a cough, Shell. Go on.
Break the limitations.
And what about you, man? How have things changed for you over the past? I think it's fair to say the past couple of weeks, even.
I'd say the last couple of weeks have been a massive catalyst. It's just a whole series of coincidences have really accelerated my growth. I've just been doing this, and I've just gone bang, and it's just been mind-blowing. And it is about doing things differently. So it is timed quite well with a couple of the seminars. So you had Momentum Day, and there was Marketing Mastery. So I was getting in the frame of mind to step up and make myself a bigger, better person anyway. And then it's the actual application of the different daily habits through a challenge we're all doing. And
what does the bigger, better person look like, man? What's the change? Where were you and where are you? Like
me, where I was, I still had this. It was definitely a degree of unconscious accepting of myself, or allowing myself to be me, letting the world see me. Yeah. Fully stepping into my own, and then, as I really stepped into practicing my healing, my abilities have gone through the roof. It's insane how much stronger I'm getting with my healing abilities. And then all of a sudden it's just like I just shed this invisible suit I didn't even know I was wearing of consciousness. I was judgment, I suppose self-judgment.
Self-judgment.
The self-judgment was gone, and I was just ready to step up.
So similar to what Michele said, in as much as not really certain about what your value is to others.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so much. That was just a recurring theme, and I just got so sick and tired of it. And it was Marketing Mastery, and I had a question I wanted to ask in this room all day, and I was too scared to put my hand up. And then at the end of the day, I was tired, and I finally snapped. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. I'm here, I paid to be here, and I'm not going to learn if I don't ask the question I need to learn. And then I finally had the courage, through the frustration and the fear, I snapped. And then I went and approached one of the leaders to ask my question. And then it was just like, that was the power I needed. And after that, it's just been, the momentum is flowing now to step up and be me. And
when you say you snapped, that was kind of your frustration point of, I'm sick and tired of where I am. I need to break out of the habit of being this person.
Yeah.
And you felt you really need to step into a new you. Would you say that's fair? Yeah.
Yeah, completely. It was just, I was physically shaking. I was on the verge of crying because I was stuck in this box I had put myself in.
Yeah.
And I just snapped and I burst out, and then it's just been great.
Sounds messy.
Yeah. Just clean the walls. But yeah, it's been epic.
And how has that changed for you now then? You know, like, are you looking to, how has your life changed since?
It, on so many levels.
How do you feel different?
I just feel really, I like myself. I know I don't just like myself, I'm actually really starting to love who I am.
Brilliant.
Because of the courage I have, and it's listening to my heart, I think, and because I'm listening to my heart's rewarding me with this sense of contentment, and that's showing because I'm beaming, I'm waking up, I'm really chuffed to get up in a day, you know, because I used to live to connect with my dream world, and it's like my day is becoming my dream just by being courageous and take those steps to change yourself.
Owning who you are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Cool. Right, I think we'll leave it there. We're now heading off to see Joe Dispenza.
Yeah.
And we're
First
very
day.
excited.
3-day event. We've been waiting a long time for this.
If you don't know him, go and check him out. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
He's got lots of books.
Yep. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Might have to edit the ending.